Hello everyone!
And welcome back.
So it's been a while since we picked up the camera. So I think the last place we left you was at the western place in the desert in Spain. So since then we've realised we were just running out of time. So we've just done lots and lots of driving, lots of working days, and to be fair, it's been really nice. We've been staying in some amazing free park-ups. We haven't paid for anywhere for the last week, and the places have been so nice, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. We met up with our friend from Germany who we met at the dog shelter, Elisa. We met her right on the border of France from Spain, so we spent a few days with her, which was really nice.
Yeah, we've just been staying at these amazing, just one at like a little park, and they all have like a little lake, sorry, and they all have just free services, free toilets, free water, in the shade, and it's just been beautiful weather. So we've just been sitting outside working. Lottie's been having fun in the fields, and yeah, so it's been really nice.
France makes van life so easy. They provide like just the best free park ups. It's so good. I think France is such like an underrated van life country.
Definitely.
It's really somewhere we've seen quite a lot of, because obviously we travel through quite a lot getting to all the other countries that we go to. But it's definitely somewhere I'd like to spend more time, because we don't ever really spend enough time here, do we? But every time we come here we just love the park up so much. And we always find ones that we really love and we just think, oh, I wish we had more time.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you don't even have to look really. On Park for Night, you just put the green motorhome filter.
Look at this dog with his burger in her mouth.
Oh, it's also Lottie's birthday today,
it's a
actually.
special day today. It's Lottie's 4th birthday.
And she's just a menace. But yeah, so all you do is put the green filter on Park for Night for show free park-ups, and that's literally all you ever need in France.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's the only one. You can just find places that are just everywhere, and we'll show you this as we're driving out, but it's just a massive field and a pretty little village with toilets, water, everything you need, along like a little canal. Everyone's been fishing, so it's been really, really nice. But we have got some more driving to do today, so we're going to drive another 2 hours this evening. So it's like 6 o'clock now. We've got another 2 hours because we're doing something really special tomorrow before we go home.
Yeah, one last thing that we wanted to make sure that we filmed, because yeah, we've been looking forward to it a lot.
So we're doing a big drive now, and we're going to drive to Disney. So we've looked, we can park at Disney overnight. It is expensive, but
very expensive.
The campsites around Paris, because one is saying a campsite just because the security of it was only about 5 to 10 euros cheaper than Disney. So we thought, well, let's just get into Disney tonight and start the day in Disney tomorrow. So
yeah, the reason that we're going tomorrow as well is because it's Ryan's birthday tomorrow. So it's Lottie's birthday today and it's Ryan's birthday tomorrow, and he gets to spend his day in Disney.
She nearly forgot that then. She nearly forgot it was my birthday. Disney's why we're going. But... yeah,
I don't remember your birthday until tomorrow, because today is all about Lottie, of course.
So yeah, let's get on the road and we'll see you in Disney.
We've just arrived and parked up at Disney. It's late. It was a bit crazy getting here. It was so much more busy than what we thought. So we're really, really glad that we came tonight and didn't leave it until the morning, because it was actually like really busy traffic, obviously heading towards Paris. So it costs 40 euros to stay here overnight, which is loads. It's expensive. And we're going to have to pay that twice. So 80 euros I think is probably the most expensive parking we've ever paid.
By far.
Yeah, by far. So yeah, we have to pay. You can stay overnight, but it only lasts until 10 AM the next morning. So then we have to go in the park and then pay again to stay overnight for the next day. So yeah, it's pretty late now. It's like 9:45 almost. So we need to get a good sleep, ready for a good long day exploring Disney tomorrow. I think the park's open from like 9:30 till 11 at night, and we only have one day here, so we need to make the absolute most of that day. So yeah, early night for us tonight, and then we'll pick you back up in the morning when we head into Disney.
Good morning.
It's Disney day.
It's Disney day. So we're just walking into there. So I think we've still got about 45 minutes till it opens, but the crowds are coming in very fast, and we wanted to get in there early, try and get on a few rides before it really gets busy. So we thought we'd just tell you a little few things. So we mentioned last night it's €40 euros a night to stay, and expensive. And that's no electric, no waste, no water, no nothing.
Literally just parking.
So
they've provided us with a bit of shelter though.
Yeah. That's it. So yeah, so there's toilets obviously in the park, but other than that there's nothing where you stay. So it is expensive for what you get.
So our plan today, obviously you're probably wondering what we're doing with Lottie. So they do have an animal care centre here, which is basically like dog kennels where you can leave your dog and they'll feed them if you need them to. You have to go back like every few hours to let them out and walk them and stuff. But yeah, basically that was what we were planning to do. We didn't know until yesterday that it's closed from today for 2 weeks. What are the chances of that it's closed literally on the day when we planned to come? And that wasn't on the website when we booked the tickets or anything. We literally only knew that by looking on the website and seeing a little message yesterday.
It was a tiny little message as well.
Poor communication from them, to be honest, because some people might be relying on that. So yeah. Basically it was too late for us to sort anything else out, so we obviously have to leave Lottie in the van. We have no other option, and we're going to have to keep coming back out the park to the van now, like every couple of hours or so, just to let her out, make sure she's okay.
But luckily enough it is undercover, it is sheltered, it's cool.
Yeah, so it's fine in the van, it's absolutely fine. She's got the aircon on as well, so it's not a problem. It just means that we'll just have to keep coming out of the park, which is not ideal, but yeah, we've got no choice.
But yeah, so it's like I say, it's about a 10-minute walk from the van to the park, so we'll see you when we get inside. So we're starting off in studios first, try and just get this side done. And then
we spent yesterday like looking at all the rides and where we wanted to go, trying to plan like exact movement.
The queue times are already like massive for some of the rides, so we'll see how much we get on.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to just try and get in as much as we can.
Yeah, especially it's open till 11, so we'll use that time completely. Kids will be done by then, so they'll be worn out.
Thanks to funding from Tony Stark, brilliant young minds here are creating cutting-edge tech. So today, you can see waves like touch.
Du nouveau sur ces missiles Kree?
Well, the Kree warheads are closer to you than the last time we spoke, and I'm closer to them. How's that for an update?
Recalibrage des sous-systèmes.
Subsystems recalibrated.
Maintenant, balance la sauce pour mes impulseurs.
Repulsors augmented. Consider your hands juiced.
Ça m'a l'air parfait, Friday.
Thank you. So glad you approve.
Appelle Carole.
We just went upside down.
Was it upside down?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was horrid. I always say I don't go on rides that go upside down. Ryan's always like, no, it's not upside down. That was horrendous.
It was inside, so it's pitch black, so you couldn't see anything, and I really didn't think it would be. And then when they said take off your glasses,
it was so fast.
It was so fast. But yeah, it was good. So that was
the Spider-Man ride we've just been on and the Avengers ride.
So yeah, both good rides in the Marvel bit.
But now we've got to go and do something really, really very important. Go and pick some Disney ears. We don't feel Disney enough right now. Snack number 1, Mickey Waffles.
Good.
Nice. What do we think? These ones?
These ones?
Mini Yoda ones? Fail ones?
Unicorn. Or this one. I'm sure I've got a video of this with me doing this in Thingy as well. Florida.
No mermaid ones.
How many more?
Loads. Okay, these are the chosen ones.
Happy now?
Happy now. Feel more Disney now.
Oh. So we've just come back for our first of probably many pit stops to come let Lottie out. I think we've left her a couple of hours and just had a quick walk back after we finished that side of the park before we head over to the other side.
She's fine. What's she doing? Biting her feet?
Yeah, she's got into a habit of biting my feet. It's like when she gets all excited. So yeah, so this area is quite quiet once everyone's in, and there's a little grassy bit over here where she can just run around and stuff and do her business, so that's cool. So we'll just take her over there and then make sure she's okay, give her a little treat and then go back in. Go for an ear.
Go for an ear. Oh, I can't use that.
Not gluten free.
Okay, it's just like any old pizza you stick in the oven.
For €12.
Yeah.
L'ingrédient secret, c'est l'amour.
stretching out your back.
Been standing still for too long today.
How's your legs feeling?
My legs are not so bad, just my back.
Oh yeah, my legs are starting to hurt now.
Yeah, we need to sit down and drink food. So this is the Rainforest Cafe, and when we went to Disney in Florida a few years ago, we came to one there as well, so this is tradition. So this is the Disney Village area where we've just been to the Rainforest Cafe, and this is where you find like all the most of the restaurants and the shops and things. So this is like a pretty cool area, and it's a lot more quiet than the main two Disney parks as well, which was nice. I think we needed to come here and have a bit of a break, so it's getting a bit hectic over there.
Yeah, too much, far too much in the park. We just couldn't get on any rides, there was nothing. So
now we've had our food, I think it's time to go back and do a Lottie check again. So we're going to have a walk back to the van now, go give us some food and get her out again before we come back again.
Hopefully, it's open to 11, as we've said, so hopefully it should quiet down by then. And we're planning to do all our rides.
We're hoping to get on the rides a little bit later.
As we've had dinner early and everything.
Yeah.
Kids will be worn out.
Hopefully our tactics pay off.
Yes. So we actually only been able to get on 2 rides the whole day, and they were the 2 we went on first thing this morning. Since then it's just every queue is just like an hour long. We queued up for the Haunted Mansion for about half an hour, as it only said it was a half an hour queue. Queued up for about half an hour, moved not even 10 minutes of what it should. There were still so many more people in front of us, so we just gave up on that. And then we just started wandering around trying to find smaller queues, and they were all the same. It's just so busy. So as we said, we're gonna place all our bets on it being a bit quieter later on. And we just had a little walk around, went all the shops, had food early. We'll sort Lottie out early as well.
We've only got about 5 or 6 rides that we've got on our list that we'd really like to get on, so we know specifically like exactly which rides we want to go to.
Yeah, so
when you come to Disney, you really do
have to plan.
Because if you're not that bothered about which ride you go on or anything, then you don't. But if you have like specific rides in mind that you'd like to go to, then it's a really good idea to try and like really plan exactly which areas you're going to go to.
And especially if you're here for more than one day. Obviously we're only for the one day,
so we have to really like cram everything all into one day and make the absolute most of it.
If you have got a couple of days, you can do each section at its time, and you don't mind queuing. Whereas we just don't like queuing anyway.
We're English, we're British, we don't like queuing.
It's just, yeah, so there is, as Kirsty said earlier, there isn't many things in her life she would queue an hour for. A ride is not one of them.
I can't think of like anything really specific off the top of my head. Didn't realise it was a brag.
Escort. Dutch.
She wet it too fast. Well, that's a wrap from Disney.
It's been a long day.
It's like 11:30 now. It's a really long day, so we managed to get on everything in the end. Our plan worked. I think anybody who's coming to Disney, just do all your rides between 7 and 11. You'll get everything twice. It's so easy. So yeah, so don't worry about the queues. Just go later on in the day, especially if you're staying over in the hotels or even the camper parking. Just that 7 to 11, there's 20-minute tops. Most things I got on, no queue at all, especially the new Star Wars Space Mountain one. Literally just walk straight onto it at 10:30, probably about 10ish. Just walk straight onto it. So yeah, loads like that.
So yeah, we want to give a bit of a review of how the day has been and some top tips, but too tired right now.
Yeah.
It's literally just been the longest day ever, so we will go to sleep now. And in the morning we'll go through that.
yeah, we'll see you in the morning.
So we have finally recovered from that long day at Disney, and we just wanted to fill you in on everything and tell you whether we thought it was actually worth parking there or not. So the park, we got to the park before 9. It opens at 9:30, so we got there before 9 to queue, and we didn't get back into the van until about midnight after walking Lottie and stuff when we got back. So it was a really long day.
So as we've mentioned, parking was €40 a night for your camper van, and you've really just got to think, is it worth it for you? For us, it was worth it. I think Paris can be a bit dangerous, and especially on the outskirts and stuff, and the campsites, a couple of break-ins and free ones like that.
And the campsites are actually not really any less expensive than parking at Disney.
So they were coming up €35 anyway. Obviously you do get your services and stuff like that with it, where you don't at Disney. But yeah, for a couple of extra pounds, being in Disney the night before and not having to queue in the car to get in, being there already means we could get up early, walk Lottie and everything, and just be a bit more relaxed. So, and then obviously with the kennels being closed, being able to come back to Lottie in the camper van was just the best thing for us. I think she would prefer being in there anyway, not being in a kennel.
Yeah, she wouldn't have liked being sat in a kennel all day, really. So.
And also with your camper van being there, it means it's only a quick 10-minute walk. You can come back, have lunch, have dinner if you didn't want to buy it in the park, if you want to try and make it a bit cheaper. We came back and sat in the van for an hour just to be with Lottie, but even if Lottie wasn't here, we probably would have come back anyway and had a little sit down, because it is such a long day. So having that there where you can come back and chill out, it really is good, especially when you're not staying in the hotels and everything.
So if you are thinking of going with your dog and you want to have a look into the daycare option, you do have to pay for it. I can't remember how much it is, but yeah, it's worth just going online on the Disneyland Paris website, reading all the information about it, seeing how much it costs, and also checking if it's open when you're planning to go. Don't make the same mistake as we did. And
you can't pre-book.
No, it's just first come, first serve.
Yeah, the dog kennels you can't book at all, so that's why we didn't know, because you can't pre-book. They just close it. Yeah.
So the total cost for one day in Disneyland Paris, 2 nights staying in the car park, it was £359.80. So 80 euros of that was the parking cost, which is obviously really expensive, but it does just make life so much easier actually just being there on site. Yeah, it's so much easier. So we think that that was well worth the money, to be fair. And then the rest of that cost was tickets and food, pretty much.
All of Kirsty's snacks.
All of the snacks.
Throughout the day. Yeah.
But I think it was well worth the money, don't you?
Yes, definitely.
It was the best day. We love Disneyland, so if you love Disney as much as we do, then you'll know yourselves that it's worth the money.
Yeah, that's it. I think if you love Disney, it's one of them things, it's good to go. It was my birthday as well, so the money didn't really matter. And
it was just a really, really nice way to end off this Europe trip as well, because we've said a few times in the past when we've been in Europe, oh, we should stop in Paris on the way back, and we just haven't done it. So yeah, I'm really glad we've actually tried it now, because we would definitely do it again as well. Yeah,
it was so easy. You just drive straight in. So like as you've seen, we got there late at night, which made getting into the park really easy, because it was just empty at that time. So that's a good tip to have as well, drive in when everyone else isn't driving in, obviously.
So that is actually it now for us in Europe this time. So in a couple of days' time, we're going to be heading back to the UK, which we're really sad about, because we've enjoyed this trip like so much. Spain and Portugal have been some of our favourite places that we've been to. And this trip has just been so nice, because it's been a lot more relaxed than our other trips. We haven't been travelling as fast and as far, so we've really, really been able to just make the most of the places that we've been to. So we've absolutely loved this trip.
And the weather's helped as well.
The weather, we've been so lucky with the weather. The weather's been
really
nice, like pretty much the whole entire time, which has made such a difference, because we've never had that before in the van.
We haven't had a bad day, and even when it might have rained a little bit, it's been welcomed as well.
Yeah. So yeah, really, really have enjoyed this trip in Europe. We hope you've enjoyed watching our Spain and Portugal adventures too. So back to the UK for the summer, and we're hopefully going to be taking the van over to Ireland, which we're really, really excited about, because Ireland looks absolutely beautiful, and from what we've seen from everyone else's van life adventures in Ireland, it really does look amazing. So really excited to spend a good few months there, hopefully. So that is going to be it for the travel vlogging for a few weeks. We're not going to pick the camera back up now until probably we get to Ireland. But in the meantime, we've got a list of a few sort of like hints and tips kind of videos that we want to make for you. I think we might have said this before and we just didn't get around to making them. We've still got that list, so we still need to make them. So yeah, we're going to be still trying to post some videos when we can, sort of more like general van life tips, like how we do things and things like that. So yeah, thank you for watching our Disney video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you in a few weeks for more travel vlogs in Ireland.